Good afternoon, everybody. My name is Javaris Goins. I'm here with a special guest on tonight. I'm here. Why don't you guys welcome, please, Alvin Garrett? He is a Grammy nominated artist and he will be doing the Wednesday Night Live on this upcoming Wednesday. So please welcome him. Why don't you introduce yourself, Alvin?
What's up, everybody? It's your boy Alvin Garrett, right out of Birmingham, Alabama. Your neighbor up above. How you doing, my brother?
I'm doing good. How you doing?
I'm good. I'm good. It's good to be here.
Yeah, that's good. So why don't you tell us about the Grammy nomination?
Well, actually, I am a Grammy-nominated songwriter. I know a lot of times because I am an artist, people, uh, throw that behind. But I'm technically a
Mhm.
Grammy-nominated songwriter.
Okay.
And a couple of years ago, I had a gospel song that I wrote that was up for a Grammy,
Okay.
part of an album that was, nominated for Album of the Year. But I've also had some other awards, some more
Mhm.
gospel songwriting awards, a Dove Stellar Award.
Mhm.
Um, but on the R&B side, got a Soul Train Award
Okay.
for best R&B performance of a song
Mhm.
that I wrote for Joe featuring Kelly Rowland called Love and Sex Part 2. Won a Soul Train Award for that. So I got a couple of awards, but just staying at it. You never can get enough.
I hear you. I hear you.
Yes,
So I
sir.
see you got a lot of accomplishments. So and you also have a new EP out. So why don't you tell the
Yeah.
people about that?
Yes, man. The Awakening. That's what it's all about. The Awakening is my new EP that I just released July 15th this summer. Took me about a month to write and record this EP, and it was just sparked by everything that was going on in our country. Uh, COVID-19, George Floyd situation, just looking at the racial tensions. And this was my way of getting out what I want to say, instead of being somebody that goes online and debates and always
Mhm.
argues and you know what I mean? This was my way of expressing my voice and my views. And so it's a beautiful project. It's very uh, truthful and honest coming from me.
Mhm.
And it's one of my greatest pieces of work, I think.
And I definitely understand that we love when artists step up and put their voice out there and do something. It's a
Right.
thing for artists, people who have bigger platforms to just get up and speak up. And I feel like you really did that with your new EP. I did listen to it.
Okay,
Um,
cool.
one of my favorite song on there is the second song. I think is straight in the heart, straight from the
It
heart.
starts it starts in the heart.
In the heart. That's my favorite one on.
Yeah,
So I
yeah.
listen to it.
It's funny you say that, man. That's actually lately been my favorite. I love each and every one of the songs on
Mhm.
the project, but lately that one's been sticking out as my favorite um, lately because that is so applicable to what needs to happen in order for us to make change. Like, no matter what your platform is and what your perspective is, if it doesn't start here,
Mhm.
you you're on the wrong journey. You're on headed down the wrong path. And I believe if we get back to the heart, no matter what your position is, if it starts there, you can almost self-correct. You feel me? It's like you,
Yeah.
you can self-correct if you judge it against the heart, and that's a. I'm glad you like that one. That one,
Yes, I
that,
really like. I like the whole project, but that is my favorite.
yeah, yeah.
So also, I wanted to highlight. I know that you work with a few celebrities. Why don't you tell us about that?
Okay, earlier I mentioned the artist Joe.
Mhm.
As an R&B writer, that's one of my most notable accomplishments. Working with him for a couple of years,
Mhm.
dating back to around 2012, 13. I wrote a song called "I'd Rather Have a Love," and
Mhm.
this was a top 5 single. I think we might have made it up to number 3 on the Urban AC charts, Billboard. Did very well with that,
Mhm.
um, and then from there had about 3 more singles
Oh,
that I wrote for him and on a couple of albums, about 13 songs in a couple of years. So that was so for about maybe 2.5 years, which you heard out of Joe,
yes.
was a
Okay.
reflection.
Okay. Big
Yeah, it
time.
was it was a reflection of my pen. So I use that example because to be told, that's what people can identify with. I've worked with a lot of artists, not all as famous or as major as Joe. Like a lot of gospel artists that people can recognize if I start running down the list, and a lot of R&B artists, some mid major,
Mhm.
but for the most part, the Joe projects were something that I, can pat myself on the back because it's one of my favorite artists. You
Yeah.
know what I mean? And so it was sort of like a dream come true for me to even work with him. And so,
Okay.
yeah.
And we're definitely looking forward to you coming out on Wednesday for this Wednesday Night Live. So everybody, please give a warm thank you to Mr. Alvin Garrett for sharing what he has coming to the Wednesday Night Live this Wednesday. Be sure to tune in on at 8 p.m. and catch those good vibes and good music.
Yes, yes. I'm looking forward to it. And in the meantime, I want everybody to do like you and
Yeah.
go to their favorite streaming platform and listen to my latest project, The Awakening, and anything else from my catalog. But certainly pay attention to The Awakening because I'll be performing songs from there, as well as my hit song By Myself that a lot of people know me by.
Yeah.
So I'm really looking forward to it. And I appreciate you guys inviting me down.
All right. We appreciate you. Looking forward to you on Wednesday night.
Yes, sir.